question: did America have have did America have social situations with France or some type of war? Because I'm seeing these guys that's driving around a certain type of place, right? Another person would have thought they were probably a certain beings of certain stars, but I think these guys that's driving around are partners with like the Napoleon group from France. Now, if there was a world war in Germany, and then another person says in ancient history with the world war, with the Nazi war, with certain individuals of certain camps, a certain type of way, if they were looking for them, where who would they be looking for, and how would have infiltrated the segregation leading up to the Nazi party of one's orientation, of one's arrayness, of one's higher reality. So who are these people would have been looking for, and what they would have looked like? You know who I think they are? They look like in Bison. Like you ever seen a Street Fighter? The individuals that look like in Bison. I think those are the individuals that tried to bring down your German, the original purity and purity of your legacy and lineage of your Nazi party. But a person says, why would you say that? Now, I'm the real Zeus. I know what my children really look like a certain type of way. It is a couple of them a certain type of way to the astrological tree, but a lot of them wasn't in agreement because of the things that happened when my other astrological tree of me being in Persia a certain type of way. So when me being Persia, a lot of them wasn't in agreement because certain things that happened in the past concerning the family's dignity, and certain things of ancient times, even dealing with Greek mythology during the time of a split. And then certain of them wanted certain type of acknowledgement, and I didn't want to give them certain type of acknowledgement because there was already a set reality when it came to the higher empress. And then some of them was already born at a time of me naturally conquering the physical reality, because I was over there conquering the physical reality, going against Kronos, a bunch of other individuals at a time, because you listen, the times I was going against Kronos, I was known also at the time. I'm gonna be real with you, America. You gotta know this, because I was known as the Dalai Lama at the time. So when I was going against Kronos and them, but Kronos and them, certain things happen for a reason, because the misguidance of their higher of a inner celestial empress, and a queen that misguided the inner celestial empress, that caused complications in the habitation of my wife at a time, even concerning Helen, Hera, and another one of my wives a certain type of way at a time. And my wife, I'm not gonna tell you her name from the pyramids a certain type of way, because another person ain't gonna tell you certain equality, because another person shouldn't go looking for certain things. And then also, even when I was in Kenya, my wife, what's her name? Her quality of existence was high already, and then the purity of the legacy and lineages wanted her, but their higher empress to their habitation, to their natural conduct for their first equality of their social economics was of a depth of value. So a person didn't know the difference why I went a certain type of way. And I told her to keep the sacredcy of the family a certain type of way, because she looks exactly like my wife throughout the paradigm of time. But the abuse of other individuals wanted to do certain things, couldn't have physical contact with her, because the inner part of the depth was she had also inner points of enlightenment. And because if a person wasn't a person of honor or a person of their word, they could never learn the inner points of enlightenment. And I'm gonna let you know, during that time, during these things I'm speaking about in the paradigm of your social equality, I was known as Jay-Z, a rapper. I'm the real Jay-Z. So I'm just letting you know a person tell you what you're talking about, I'm the real Jay-Z. The reason why a person has to learn their physics of equality to enter to complete the reason of their chamber and their natural existence. Now I'm the real Magi Star, four-star Magi Wu of light, all enlightenment. So a person says, why they call it? Because a person will say, woo, you ever see a girl look and she be like, woo. A person says, I'll make a person admire you so much that it would be unbelievable. And I'm the real Abbott White, and me, Ralph Lane Jr., but I'm looking like a point of value because another person didn't know the martial art conduct that I did to look like this, and I was the only one that really knew it. And after that, then nobody else could know it at the time, because I couldn't have people that tried to commit identity theft when it came to legacy and lineage and the order of one's hierarchy, of one's dignity and signature. So I had to literally, how can I say this? Refine myself of my natural equality of a militance a certain type of way. So if an individual needed to shift their reality for their comfort of their social respiration of their equality of other calendars, because I educated individuals when I was Zeus, so, certain things were done in certain ways, and in the paradigm of time, I tell an individual, if you don't recognize me at this time, you'll never know. Another person be like, but you're Ra Osiris. Yes. If you really look at me, hi, how you doing? You remember me? The original Zeus. Hi. You see, be careful, because other people don't know. They'll tell you I look more wonderful a certain type of way. But when when we used to dress up and we used to go to Egypt, and then we used to put on the gold and stuff like that, another person didn't realize that I was just being myself, a certain type of way of my habitation. So it don't matter. And on top of it, people that claim to be of my family, of my legacy and lineage, Zeus, are the people that admire my family, that just wanted to break into my family's habitation because they just wanted scrolls, they wanted educational teaching, they wanted certain things from Egypt, and then they just wanted to manipulate other people and other legacies and lineages because they wanted to fuck certain things up so much, because a lot of people went to Zodiac, and I was a gatekeeper, and when a person did a fucked up oath, they couldn't have a certain type of equality of acknowledgement. So another person wanted to break into the reality, and they just wanted to be a certain type of way. A person says, but yo, listen, you used to run around like a bird. No, actually, a person tell you a phoenix. It was a difference. And the higher reality, because I was the real Ra. So the way I came down with the fury of my hands, wearing wearing Japanese garments, it was like to slap the shit out of you at a time if you fucked up. Hands of fire, motherfucker, Yad Shalash. So I don't give a fuck what you telling me. A Mathracha, true spirit, Yad Shalash. So I don't even tell individuals what certain things is going on, because other people, through the paradigm of time, they were beyond amazement that an individual even acknowledged the reason of their social equality. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even gonna get into it, but hey man, good for you. Through time, other people just wanted to shift for finances. I don't give a fuck about that. This is why I'm leaving America for a second, because I'm gonna go just enjoy my vacation while y'all fucked yourself over so much. And then some of you ended up in putty water that's just scrambling like eggs, and that's gonna cause eggs because they just want mythology and magic and acknowledgement because of their name and dignity through time, and then they can't even do shit. So you'll find out and you'll see the reality for yourself. Me is a different hand. I'm natural with mine, and I'm still myself. Love one. And when I mean still myself, I am the one admirer and the one a life existence himself that will literally put you in your place and still you, if you really want to know how real this is. Love one. Because I'm going to keep it moving and always be a vibrational high frequency of wonderful acknowledgement in life. But I'll put your ass still in your place at a time. Be careful. Love one.